Hey everybody, it's the Mad Master here. It's time for a little bit more of a lighthearted video, if you want to call it that. Um, I was just thinking about this when I was doing my training for work today, because I'm in the training for a month for a different role at my job. Of course, I have like 4 different roles already, so this is just an additional role. But know your role. Yeah. Anyways, that's a little inside joke if people know what I'm talking about. They know your role. So this one is the top 5 dumbest things my exes ever told me. Uh, I didn't write this down, so this is kind of all from my all going to be ad libbed, unfortunately. But um, so number 5, um, I just this isn't meant to be a bitter thing against ex girlfriends, but I just felt like doing this because I think it's funny. Um, I just think it's fun to just do this. So number 5, I'm in love with you, but it's not what did she say? It's not like the love, or there's different types of love. I'm like, this is about this ex had we had been in a relationship and things were kind of getting weird. You're at that power struggle stage with your mate, and because they talked about this. I've read all about this, the power, these different stages: romance stage, power struggle stage, infatuation, blah blah blah. So it was starting to get to that point, and I was starting to, probably wear it great on her nerves a little bit, and vice versa, for whatever reason. What happens sometimes in my relationships, unfortunately, is I get in this winter depression because I have these relationships, and then the winter hits, and I get like all weird and solemn and fucked up, and sometimes I just kind of withdraw a little bit. So these girlfriends, they misinterpret that as like I'm withdrawing from the relationship. I mean, partly true sometimes that I am sort of withdrawing, but a lot of it has to do with depression. So that was what was happening. So that was pretty dumb. That's number 5. Number 4 is trying to think of number 4 would be. I won't break your heart. This was bullshit. Someone told me that. I won't break your heart. Yeah, it's pretty fucking dumb to say that shit. Let's just be honest. You're gonna fucking probably, you might break my heart. This person is actually, I don't know, whatever. That's full of shit. Don't ever tell someone you're not gonna break their heart. It's pretty stupid. Back to a previous one. Another one dumb thing is like, I'm writing my memoir. I'm probably gonna write my memoirs. Guess how old this girl was? 26. Why would you write a memoir if you're fucking 26 years old? Pretty dumb. Now that's not related to the relationship itself, but it's pretty funny, I think. Let's see. Okay, number 3. Is that number 3? Yeah. Number 3 is oh God, I'm trying to think of this. It's kind of tough to think about this list. Like increasing in bad, in negativity with it, or is it more negative than the other ones? Oh yeah, this one's pretty good. Um, I think it was something that amounted to, you need a girlfriend to be happy, or something like that, or why do you need a girl? You shouldn't need, or you. It seems like you need a girlfriend to be happy. And this is kind of funny because like this had been after. Well, I was dating this other girl before, or this girl, but a couple months before, which was not so, wasn't serious. But the girl I was with, before that girl, it had been a long ass gap between girlfriends. So first of all, happiness is relative. To say that I need a girlfriend to be happy is fucking. This should be number 1, probably. I've talked about this in a video before, but I figured I'd just do this video. Um, oh, what is number 2 then? Oh yeah, I got number two and number. Oh, now I'm getting it. Okay, I'm sorry. It took me a while to get into this, but so um, when someone has literally years long gaps between relationships or serious relationships, how could you say? How do you have the fucking nerve to say that to this person that they need a girlfriend to be happy? Like that's the way it was like. It was kind of like you're not a fulfilled person, so you're fucked up, Matt, because you need this relationship to be happy, and you're desperate. It's almost like saying I'm desperate or something. It's like, no, I mean, before I met this girl, it was like I had gone on like literally like I had dated that other girl and I like went on like 6 or 7 dates before I decided to follow up on anyone. You know, I think it was like maybe 5 or 6. I can't fucking remember. This was like years ago, but it was like I chose you, bitch. You know, I chose you. I chose. You know, you emailed me, and then I was like, yeah, I want to go on a second date. You know, I could have said no, or I could have said, I'm sorry, it didn't work out. Like my recent date, I just never fucking, never followed up on it because I'm like, no, I'm just not going to work. You know, so it's pretty stupid. Um, what's the next one? This one is more recent, unfortunately, and I'm still trying to interpret it in a certain way. Um, how did she word this? Oh, this could be like a bonus one. Oh, there's two of them that are pretty dumb. I'm not gonna say this is six, but this is pretty dumb. Oh, most guys that date that are as old as you are way more established in life. It's like, dude, you fucking make minimum wage or not, and plus tips. I'm not gonna say what this person does. Um, you are fucking living with your mom. You tell me that I have to be some established guy to date. Like, it's just so fucking stupid. That was one of the dumbest things. That was obviously, like I said, forgive me for saying this, but it's like when that power struggle stage happens, which I warned about in this relationship too, to her, myself, to my own words. Um, then when that happens, it's like, the gall. If she was like some rich person herself or some fucking established, because I was living in my friend's attic at the time. Fine, okay. Then you can start saying that, or unless you want someone to take care of you, like some sugar daddy or something, and go for it. Go for it. Have at it. Anyways, enough about that. I don't want to get more negative about her because I'm going to be negative about her in a couple seconds. So, another thing she told me was, um, uh, I'm trying to word this the right way. Or most people change in life, blah blah blah, and you just never change, blah blah blah. It's like, I think essentially what she was saying was like, I'm still holding on to like the way she said it's like, oh, she used to listen to metal and now she's like all enlightened and listens to a little Lady Gaga here and there. Oh my fucking god, you're so fucking you're so much better than the girl that was listening to Opeth a couple years ago. Oh my god, oh, So like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just not holding back on this one. So the thing is like, it's just so stupid. It's so pretentious. It's like, I do what I'm pretentious as fuck. So this is coming from someone that's really pretentious himself. So do you have the right to tell me that I haven't, just because I haven't done, because I haven't changed the title? Like, she went into detail. I still listen to the same music. Yeah, I still listen to the same music. Why is being stable, or why is like having the same thing, liking the same thing years later, a bad thing necessarily? Do you have to always I mean, I know people evolve. It's like Lars Ulrich saying during Load is like, well, most bands evolve. So Motorhead's just a shit band because it's like, he didn't say this. I'm just saying if he would say this. Motorhead's a shit band because they never did an album like Load where it's like alternative, man. Oh my God. It's like, it's just so stupid, It's just dumb. Like, yeah, I haven't evolved like in the right way. Like, I still do a lot of the same things I did as a kid. Oh my God, shoot me, fuck, So that was pretty fucking stupid, and I think that deserved scorn in this video. The number one thing, and it's just, you know, it's like the Biz Marquee song said, he's just a friend. So this has happened to me several times. It'll probably happen again because it just happens, you know. Not if it depends on my choices of my lifestyle or what I do in the future. So like when the power struggle stage is happening, this has happened to my brother too, ironically, rest in peace, my brother. So there's things going on, the relationship's going sour, right? And then I'm just saying, in this, I'm a heterosexual male. The girl or the woman meets some friend who supposedly they say it's this fucking trope, and basically it's a trope. I mean, you can say it's like a fictional trope and like an archetype almost. Crazily enough, it didn't happen in my last relationship, as far as I know. But who knows? I don't know. Probably not. As far as what I have observed, probably not. But which actually was maybe to benefit. That's a compliment I'll give her, is that she's not like a fucking what do they call it, monkey branching, or like serial monogamist or whatever. But there's always, you know, there's a lot of women out there though. They're like, oh, my friend, oh, I hope you're okay with this guy that I'm hanging out with. Oh, he's gay. Like in my brother's case, his ex-wife was hanging out with this guy that she told my brother was gay, and then they later got married, her and this supposedly gay dude. It's like, and had more kids with him too, which is pretty fucking nuts. I mean, that's fucked up. I just can't imagine being my brother and like knowing about this. I'm just like, oh my God, that's devastating. So it's happened to me several times too. Like there's some friend like, oh, this culture is totally different than mine. I'd never think of them in that way. Ew, you know, or something like that. Like some of these girls literally said ew out loud to me. Like, oh, I would never go with that guy. He's just a friend. Ugh. And then who is their next boyfriend? The just a friend guy. So it's just like, it doesn't make me trust women less, but it just makes me think like, just fucking like say, I would rather a woman just come out and say, yeah, he's hot. I probably would date him. Like, oh, okay. Well, at least you told me. At least I'll know, you know. Fucking be honest with people, for fuck's sake. There's another thing, like one of my exes said that, this makes any sense. I'm not sure if it was a lie or not, but it's pretty fucked up, and I'm not going to go into it, but maybe that's another bonus video on my Patreon. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a fucking Patreon, but maybe I will, and I'll do that one day. So yeah, I don't think, I think it's pretty stupid. I think guys do plenty of bad shit, right? Guys do plenty of bad, terrible, horrible, horrific shit to women. But women do some really scheming and manipulative kind of bullshit to men. So as far as like that other ex I was talking about, this wasn't the same ex. There was two exes did this to me with the friend thing, of course, but it's kind of ironic because one of those exes actually, I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to this ex. There's one ex I'm still kind of, there are actually two exes that I'm, you know, social media friends with right now. The two people that I'm talking about that did this, you know, the other guy thing with me are not friends with me on social media. So it's kind of ironic. But it's just like, God damn it. So, I mean, one of the things about, what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's just fucked up. I just don't like people lying and shit. But, you know, there's plenty of manipulative shit women do to you in a relationship, or you let them do, or whatever, you manifest them doing, or whatever the fuck, I don't know. It's a tough situation dating, especially for me, because I made it that way when I was a teenager for whatever reason, for however that fucking shit got together or didn't get together, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of stuff people try to do, but yeah, those are the top five things that dumbest things that women or exes ever told me in a relationship. And I'm sure I'll get told more dumb shit in the future. You know, it's just a way of life, you know. It's just like, that's just the way things go with things. I don't know. But I don't know. I'm sure I've said really bad shit to women too, you know. I've done some really bad shit, you know. I mean, some stuff I thought like I've had conversations with a few or with one ex in particular that I thought I'd done something worse, but I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know. It's pretty fucking weird shit sometimes. A lot of passive aggressive stuff coming from me, so I'm kind of a whiny bitch myself, you know. So, but yeah, that's just stupid stuff. I mean, I'm trying to think of maybe runners up for the top 5. Yeah, I mean, like one of those exes I was just talking about, there was plenty of stuff I did that was bad, but I'm just complaining about some of the stuff that she did. I never got to do that with her, and I never got to like say, "No, that's fucking stupid." You know, that's the thing. Like I'm finally getting to do it right now. You know, in this video. I don't think she ever watches my videos, you know, anyway, so it doesn't really matter. um, that's another thing that bothered me about a couple exes. It's like they were so self-absorbed, you know, and I should talk, but it's like in a certain way they were self-absorbed. It's like they just never got excited about anything that I did or talked about a lot of the time, like in a big way. Like they just, oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's like fuck you, you know. I mean, and then you expect me to be excited. Oh, you got a new job. Oh, I'm gonna take you out to dinner. Oh, you know, and it did. But it's like, oh, they have these like weird. I guess they blamed like some kind of gender dynamics with that or some shit. Maybe they're right. I don't know. But anyways, that's about all.